So this is, it's still sort of like our funky flow. I've done them so that they match roughly what we normally do. This is yoga for feeling energized. So we have lots of heart opening, back bendy type poses and some twists in there. You'll need a towel, a rolled blanket or bolster or something at the end to lie over for fish pose. But if you don't have it, doesn't matter, you can take just regular Shavasana. Yes, we are going into, it'll be towards the end, there is the opportunity, only if you want to take it, to drop from your dancer pose into candy cane, which is like a half moon holding your foot, or half moon, and a wheel pose. So only take those options if you know that you've done them before, your body can take it. If you're not sure, don't go there. Just the rest of the class is ample to do. All right. Okay, if you're using the playlist, you can pop that on or your own music, and we're starting in child's pose, just a short landing in child's pose today. All right, so take yourself down, nice wide knees. Walk your hands forward and start to settle in. This is where we just first begin to connect, to give the physical body a chance to settle, to connect with our breath. And just feel as if it's a chance to gather energy, gather senses together at the start of your practice. Right away, you can tune into your breath. Keep the breath quite energized from the start. So dropping into that Ujjayi breath. Or just a nice, strong, steady breath in and out through the nose. Take a couple more full rounds of breath. And then you're sliding yourself back, just coming to a kneeling position. Sweep the arms overhead, press palms up to the sky, find some length in the spine, and just sway it out side to side, open through the rib cage. Release the hands behind the back, open the chest, start to roll the shoulders back straight away, creating that space in the front of the body. Breathe deeply. And then release the hands, move into your tabletop position and pick up your cat and cows. Nice big breath in as you drop the belly, lift the gaze. Breathing out round the spine. You're going to take it a few times with your own breath. Moving through a final round. And then from there, sitting back on the heels just once more, we're taking that kapalabhati breath, the abdominal breathing that we pump from our low belly. So bring the arms up, tuck the thumbs inside the hands, extend the arms, sit nice and tall. You're breathing in halfway, pump the belly in to breathe out through the nose, like you're blowing something off the end of your nose. And we'll take it for about 30 breaths. If this is not for you, just strong breaths through the nose. So full breath in. Full breath out to prepare. Breathe halfway in and start your kapalabhati. Final couple of breaths. Then full breath out. Release the hands down. Come back to your tabletop position. Pick up your cat and cows once more. Breathing in to drop the belly, lift the gaze. Full breath out as you round the spine. Once more. And then walk forward slightly with the hands so that you're taking the weight over the hands. Big breath in. Lower yourself down as you breathe out. Find your Sphinx pose. Drawing the heart through, dragging the elbows a little bit back towards you, opening through the chest. We're going to take some kapalabhati breaths here, a little bit harder because we're lying on the belly. So just take them as they feel right to you. Another 20 or 30 breaths. So full breath in, full breath out. Half a breath in and then pick up your kapalabhati. Take a couple more, and then a full breath out. A couple of easy breaths here, in and out through the nose. Then we lower the chest down to the mat, place the hands underneath the shoulders, elbows in behind you. Use the breath to lift into your cobra. Roll back down through the front of the body as you breathe out. And again, lift on the inhale. One more cobra with your breath. And then press back through all fours, tuck the toes, find your downward dog. All right, couple of petals of the legs just to arrive. Find some stillness in your downward dog. Knees can be a little bit soft. Breathe in as you lift up onto the toes. Breathe out, send the heels back to the earth. Again, lifting onto the toes. Drop them back down. Once more, lifted heels. Drop them down. Lovely. From there, come forward into your high plank. Dropping the right knee down, you're finding your side plank. So right knee drops, kick the foot out, open into your side plank. Expand the chest, squeeze the hips forward. Take a full breath in. As you breathe out, hand comes back down to the mat, and then lift that left leg as you inhale, chest and leg lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Twice more with your breath. Inhale to lift that left leg. Kick it back round to the side, open back into your side plank, expand. And after your next breath in, hand drops as you breathe out. Pick up that left leg, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Once more. And then with that knee tucked into the chest, tuck your right toes, lift back up, three-legged dog, left leg is high. Bend at the knee, stack the hips. And then level the hips back off, straighten the left leg, drop it back down, re-find your downward dog. And take it on the other side, come forward as you inhale, high plank. Left knee is dropping, swivel open, take your side plank. Big breath in there, squeeze the hips forward. Hand comes down as you breathe out. Pick up your right leg and your gaze as you breathe in. Knee to nose. Two more with your breath. You're extending back on your inhale, opening back out to your side plank. Final time on this side, press the hips forward, push into that underneath arm, breathe in. Come down as you breathe out. Lift the right leg and gaze, knee to nose. Final time. Tuck your left toes and then pick the hips up. Right leg lifts high, three-legged dog, and then stack the hips as you bend at the knee. Straighten out the right leg. Drop it back down next to the left foot, downward dog. Lift up onto your toes, look forward as you breathe in. Bending the knees as you breathe out. You can step, walk, or float to the top. Take a halfway lift as you arrive and fold forward. From there, inhale, root to rise all the way up. And draw hands down to heart center. So we're taking our variations of salutations. From here, breathe in, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. We'll take this one slowly. Step your right foot back as you breathe out. So moving through your runner's lunge, and then sweep the arms up, find your crescent lunge. So land here for a couple of breaths this first time, draw the right thigh back. And then drop your left hand down by your side, and then your left fingertips are aiming for your inner right thigh. So it's like a backwards twist. Your right hand is reaching to the back left corner of your mat, and your left fingertips will find your inner right thigh. So breathe into that stretch. And then exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. We're taking a revolved lunge, left arm lifts. And then take the left hand towards the back of your mat. Step back into a high plank. Breathe in as you arrive there. Lower as you breathe out. Keep it as cobras for now, breathing in. Returning downward dog. Right leg lifts on this first one. Step it through between the hands, so you move again to your runner's lunge. When you arrive, tap the back knee down, lift the heart. Step forward into your fold. Yeah, inhale, root to rise. Hands to heart center. So slowly on the left side as well. Take the inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, hinge and fold. Halfway lift. Left foot is stepping back first time. Well, this time, sweep up, crescent lunge. So a couple of breaths. That's it. So we're always dropping down the opposite hand to our back leg. And then you can reach back, fingertips to inner thigh, left hand's reaching back towards the back right corner of your mat. Yeah, big breath in. Bring the hands back down as you breathe out. Revolve lunge, right arm lifts. And then take the right hand towards the back of your mat. Step it back, high plank, breathe in. Move it through your vinyasa with your outward breath. That's it. Take your left leg high as you breathe in. Step it through between the hands. Tap the back knee to the mat, lift the heart, and then step forward into your fold. Inhale, root to rise. And bring hands to heart center. So we're taking that just as it is, but all breath to movement. So big inhale, sweep the hands up, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, hinge and fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Right leg steps back. As you breathe in, find your crescent lunge. As you breathe out, left hand drops down by the side. Sweep it back. Inhale to that right hand ribs. And then bring the hands back down as you breathe out. Left hand is lifting. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it behind you. Step back, high plank. Breathe in as you arrive. Lower through your vinyasa. So coming back to downward dog. Right leg lifts on your inhale. Step it through on your exhale. Knee taps, heart lifts. Forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hinge and fold. Halfway lift. Left leg steps back. Root into the feet. Big inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Keep pressing into the feet as you inhale, left arm back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Revolved lunge on your inhale. Hands sweeps round. Inhale, high plank. And then exhale through your flow. Downward dog, left leg lifts. Step it through. Tap that back knee. Forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. One more each side, exhale, fold. Lift the heart as you breathe in, flat back. Right foot steps back. Inhale to lift. Exhale, left hand down. Find that revolve twist. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Revolve lunge on your inhale, and then just one exhale to step back and lower to the mat. Just skipping one breath there. Take your back bend on the inhale. Downward dog on your exhale. Right leg picks up as you breathe in. Step it through between the hands. Tap the knee, lift the heart. Forward fold. That's it. Final side. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hinge and fold. Halfway lift. Left leg back. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, right hand drops down. Take that backward bend as you breathe in. Exhale, hands to the floor. So one breath, breathe into your revolved lunge. Breathe out to lower through your vinyasa. Take your back bend. Downward dog. Left leg lifts. Step it through. Big breath in to lift the heart, tap the knee. Forward fold. Inhale, root to right. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, take the hands behind the back. Press down into the feet, puff the chest open, lift the gaze. And then take a forward fold. So breathe in as you lift. And then hinge from the hips. Lift hands away from the back of the body. Release hands down to the floor. Take a halfway lift as you breathe in. Fold it back down as you breathe out. Work with the breath. Inhale, lift. And fold. You have one more halfway lift. And then take it your own journey back towards downward dog. You can jump it back. You can head straight to downward dog. You can find your flow. When you land in downward dog, we have a few breaths there. If you want a child's pose, you can take it. Or just stay in downward dog. All right, returning to your downward dog if you're in a child's pose. So take this first little bit of flow a little bit slower, then we're going to return to it faster with an add-on. So keeping your hips nice and level, feet together at the back of your mat, lift your right leg behind you, keep it straight. Keep that right hip dropping down. And you're just going to lift onto the left toe. So breathe in as you lift the leg. And then drop the heel back down as you breathe out. And again, lift onto the toes, lift the right leg. Exhale, drop the heel. One more. And then lift the right leg, come onto the toes. Step the right foot through between the hands. Lift up, crescent lunge. As you land in your crescent lunge this time, broaden across the front. So feel like you're drawing shoulders back, making the collarbones as wide as you can. Take up that space. Keep the legs strong. A couple of big breaths into the front of the body. After your next big inhale, expand. And then bring hands down to the floor. Take a revolved lunge, right hand lifts. All right, we've done these lots of times. Your left knee is coming forward outside of your right heel. So you will sit to face the right hand side of your mat with twisted legs. So left knee comes forward and you sit down. So I won't be mirroring you. You'll have your right leg on top. You'll be facing the right hand side of your mat. Yeah. Left arm lifts, breathe in. And then find your twist as you breathe out. A couple of breaths here on this first time. Breathe into your twist, find energy from the bottom of your spine all the way up. And then unravel yourself from there, bring hands to the top of your mat and drop down. So your right shoulder is inside your right knee. And from there, you're just going to step back with the left foot. So you'll be in a lizard lunge, but with the back knee lifted. Yeah, so your right knee is really close to your right shoulder. Take a couple of breaths in your lizard. And then drop your back knee down, lift the body up, take hands behind the back, interlace fingers and puff the chest. So if you can, squeeze the heels of the hands together, really open through the chest, press down into the feet. And then tuck your back toes and moving nothing else, power up that back leg so you lift. Yeah. And then keeping the hands just as they are, drop the back heel in and find your warrior two legs. So the body is sort of to that top left corner, warrior two legs, sink into the right knee. Take an inhale here, and then humble warrior, cross warrior two, fold yourself forward into that space. Lift the hands away from the back of the body. Lovely, come back up. Release the hands out into your warrior two. Take an inhale, reverse. Hands to the top of the mat. Step forward into your fold. Inhale, root to rise. As you come up, gaze towards the hands, form a fist and then point index fingers up towards the sky. We're just taking a slightly bigger back bend from here. So keep the core strong. Send your tailbone down. Take an inhale and just lean back with the upper body. So it shouldn't compress massively into the back of your lower spine. Just feel like you're gazing back towards that, where the wall and the ceiling join. Yeah, come back up and then hinge at the knees, forward fold. Lovely, halfway lift. Your journey back to a downward dog. Lovely. Same on the other side, so lift that left leg high. Keep it straight, keep the hips level. Work by lifting the leg and coming onto the right toes. Breathe in to lift. Heel lowers as you breathe out. And again. Third time. And then lift as you inhale. Step through as you exhale. Rise into your crescent lunge. Keep the legs strong, broaden across the chest. Feel like you're drawing shoulders back. Take the arms wider. Create space to breathe. Send energy up through your fingers. Take one more big breath in. Hands come down. Find your revolved lunge, left arm lifts. So we're taking that tuck of the right knee outside of the left heel, sitting to face the right-hand side, the left-hand side of your mat. You can't see me. Left leg is over the top. Okay, so you're here with your left leg over the top. Reach your right arm high and then twist as you exhale. Breathe into it. Lovely. Unravel, bring hands to the floor, top of your mats. Left knee is just outside of the left shoulder. Step back, find your lizard lunge. That's it. Couple of breaths in lizard lunge, and then you drop the right knee down, lift the body up, take your hands behind the back, puff the chest. That's it. Keeping everything the same, tuck your right toes, pick up the back knee, legs are strong. And then drop the back heel in, find your warrior two legs, body sort of facing top right corner. Take a big breath in, puff the chest, hinge forward, drop crown of head towards the mat, maybe lift hands away from the back of the body, press into the feet. Come back up. Release the arms, find your warrior two. Yeah, inhale, reverse. Windmill the hands back. Step forward, top of the mat into your fold. So feet are hip width apart, ready for that upper back bend. Take an inhale, sweep the arms high. Form Kala Mudra at the top, index fingers pointing. Draw the core in, lengthen tailbone, inhale. And just drop back through the upper body. Only as far as you feel comfortable. Lift back up, forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Your journey back to downward dog. That's it, landing in your downward dog, couple of breaths. All right, so the first bit we know, up to lizard pose, and then we're adding on. We will keep it more breath to movement. So right leg is lifting. Take that inhale, lift onto the left toes. Exhale, drop the heel. Again, inhale, lift the leg, lift the heel. And lower as you exhale. One more. And then after your next inhale, step through on the exhale. Rise into your crescent lunge as you inhale. Stay for a breath, broaden the chest. And then inhale. Hands come down as you exhale. Right arm lifts, inhale. Left knee tucks as you exhale. Left arm lifts as you inhale. Find your twist. Couple of breaths. So you're turning to the back of your mat. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Unravel from your twist. Right shoulder's nice and close to the right knee. Step the left foot back. So you're back to your lizard lunge. This time, drop your back knee in lizard. Take your left hand a little bit wider off your mat. Sweep the right hand round. Find your left foot if you can. If it's not there, sink into a really deep lizard, but we want to try and get into this left thigh before our dancer pose. So sink the hips, draw that left foot as close to the hips as you can. Release the foot. Bring yourself back round. Heel, toe, right foot to center. Pick up your back knee. From here, we're finding warrior two. So left heel drops. Spin yourself up to find warrior two. Yeah, this time we take triangle pose. So straighten the front leg as you breathe in. Reach to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Drop right hand down to find leg or floor. And expand open. Draw that left shoulder back. Find as much space through the chest as you can. And then reach the left hand towards the back of your mat. Bring it down by your side. Spin carefully round to find your pyramid pose. Lift halfway. And then fold over the right leg as you breathe out. Draw that right hip back and up a little bit. Keep the back of the hips as level as you can. All right, come up halfway. We're stepping forward onto the right leg, picking the left leg up behind us. Left leg up, standing splits. Drop the head down, fold over the right leg. Keep lifting with the back of the left leg. All right, and from there, we're going to start standing all on that right leg. The left knee just floats up in front. Arms lift overhead. Find your balance through that right leg, press down into the foot. So from here, we're taking our dancer pose. I'm going to move back. So your left foot's coming back behind you. Hold it with the left hand. Outer edge of the foot or inner if you want more of a shoulder opener, but outer edge is better if you're transitioning anywhere else. All right, so we're all okay in dancer. You may just stay here and work on being lifted, or you can start to press your left foot into your left hand and maybe tip slightly further forward. All right, and here are your options. If you want to take a half moon, release your foot and start to drop down to find it. If you're happy in Chapasana, which is keeping hold of the foot, you drop down and end up still with the foot held. But you can release the foot and find a half moon, or you can stay just as you are in dancer. So you may be here, you may be in a half moon, you may have hold of that back foot. Couple of breaths wherever you are. And then slowly make your way back to a warrior two from wherever you are. Right knee is bending. Yeah, big inhale, reverse. Windmill hands to the top of the mat. Step back, high plank, breathe in. Go through your vinyasa. Back to your downward dog. Final side here. So lift that left leg high as you breathe in, come onto the right toes. Breathe out, drop the heel. Twice more with the breath. Nice, strong, energetic breath. And then lift your left leg, breathe in. Step it through as you breathe out. Rise into crescent lunge. Breathe in to arrive. Land as you breathe out. Broaden across the chest. Full breath in. Hands come down as you breathe out. Left arm lifts, revolved lunge. Right knee tucks as you breathe out. Take your right arm high. And then exhale into your twist. Couple of breaths. Unravel yourself back to the top, hands to the top of the mat. Left knee just outside left shoulder. Step back to your lizard lunge. And then drop the back knee down. We're taking the quad stretch, right hand a little bit wider. Left arm reaches behind, catches the right foot. Draws it in towards the thigh, towards the bum. If you'd rather just be a deep lizard, you can take that. Lovely, breathing here, sink the hips. Release your foot if you have it. Bring yourself back to center. Heel, toe, left foot back in. Pick up the back knee, heel drops, windmill up to your warrior two. That's it. Lovely. From there, take a breath in as you straighten the legs. Glide into your Trikonasana as you breathe out. Left hand coming down, expand open. And then reach right fingertips high, take them to the back of your mat, come down by the side of the body, reposition that back foot so you're coming onto the toes or a slightly shorter stance, and then lift halfway as you straighten the left leg. Fold over it into your pyramid pose. Settling for a couple of breaths. And then lift the chest, bend into that left leg, taking standing split, step onto the left foot, pick the right leg up, fold forward. Feel like you're picking the right leg up with the inner thigh, so it spirals upwards. All right, and then standing on that left leg, start to lift up. Right knee comes through, arms lift overhead. We're standing on the left leg, find that support. And then once you're there, take the right foot back behind you, hold the foot. Start by lifting here, chest forward, knees together, hips coming forward. And then your choice what you take from here. You can stay nice and upright. You can start to push the right foot away and tip forward into your dancer pose. And as you come further forward, you may feel that you want to stay, or you can release the foot and drop straight into your half moon. Or if you've got the foot and you feel able, you can come into your candy cane or Chapasana. Wherever you land, a couple of breaths. And then find your way back to warrior two. When you get there, big inhale, reverse. Windmill hands to the top. Take it through a vinyasa. Meeting back in downward dog. All right, from your downward dog, come forward into high plank, breathe in. Take the hips back, return to your down dog. A few times with the breath, ripple forward, inhale. Spiral the hips back, exhale. Once more. Next time you come forward to your high plank, lower down on your exhale. Sweep the hands behind you, clasp the hands, lift into your bound locust, upper body and legs lifting, sending the fists back towards the heels. Lower yourself down, press hands underneath the shoulders, push back, child's pose. All right, lift out of your child's pose. Bring yourself round to sit. Right leg in front of left. And take the hands behind the back, tented fingertips, lift the chest. Couple of breaths into the front of the body. And then come back, cross the legs, that left leg is underneath, right leg is over the top. Final Lord of the Fishes, sweep the left arm up. Twist to your right as you breathe out. Draw that right shoulder back. Unravel the legs, left leg in front, sweep fingertips behind, lift the chest. One more full, big, expansive breath. And then come back forward, cross the legs, right under left this time. Right arm lifts, breathe in, and then turn to your left. Lovely. Unravel. Untangle the legs. We're rolling down to the mats. To take an inward breath, lift the heart. Roll through your spine. We will start with a bridge pose, so walk the feet in towards the hips. Hands down by the sides of the body, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, lift the hips, press into the shoulders. Maybe find that stopping point and then snuggle shoulders underneath a little bit more. Really press into the feet and lift the hips. Sending energy out through the tailbone towards the calves. Pressing into feet, shoulders and arms to find lift. 2 more breaths. And then slowly lower yourself down. All right, your choice here to take bridge just the same, maybe with the clasp of the hands underneath the back as you lift. If you want to take a wheel pose, you can. So if you're lifting into bridge, take an inhale and then lift yourself up. If you're taking wheel pose, only if you know you can, hands by the shoulders, fingertips pointing in, and lift through the bridge pose, top of the head, finding your wheel. So just take as many breaths as you feel comfortable. If you're in wheel pose, you can drop down slowly. If you're in bridge, a couple more breaths. And then lowering down. Wherever you are, hug the knees into the chest. Take a little rock. Take any other movements, happy baby, or a full body stretch. And then I'm going to offer you supported fish to finish in. You are welcome to take your Shavasana as normal, but if you have a blanket, take it across your mats so that when you lie back, it's sort of under the shoulder blades, under your bra strap. And from here, the head will drop back. You can cactus the arms, and you're finding this space across the front of the body to breathe, to open. Your choice for legs, you can butterfly the legs or just extend them out long. As you land there, allow the shoulders and the arms to fall back. If you have that support underneath the shoulders, be aware of that lifting of the heart as you breathe. This is our time to find ease, to find rest. Just keep that slight energy through your breath. Begin to return to your physical body. Be aware of the breath. Bring some small movements back into fingers and toes. You can let that movement spread through the body. If you want to come off your support for a final few moments, you can, or you can just move where you are. Start to take a stretch to reawaken the body. And then when you're ready to slowly make your way back to a comfortable seat. And settle there, keep the eyes closed. Return to the breath. Find that energy through the center of your body, lifting up through the crown of the head. Be aware of the energy you have created through your practice. And then we close together with a final big breath in, reaching the arms up above the head. Breathing out as palms connect. We draw thumbs to the forehead for kind thoughts, to the lips for kind words, and to the heart for kind actions. Forgetting my words. Thank you for joining me for your practice. Namaste.